So I had to put on my Virgin Galactic suit, and if you are asking, yes, that's an Under Armour suit, the original company that will make the space suits for Virgin Galactic. I bought that at an Under Armour store here in Dubai, so I don't know if it's available or not, but many of you asking, now you have the answer. Now let's talk about first yesterday. Yesterday the stock crashed because Blue Origin news that I believe is overvalued. So the news was that the rocket that will be used for tourism is testing in the next couple of days. I think on the 14th they will have the test flight at Blue Origin, and this obviously gave a bit of competition feeling and fear to Virgin Galactic investors, specifically those that are not thinking long term. They are thinking, wow, if Blue Origin is offering that, then everybody goes to Blue Origin. Well, it's never that the winner takes it all. There's the huge market for everyone, right? There will be 10, 12, 15 different car manufacturers in electric vehicles. There is thousands or hundreds of airlines. There is hundreds of different smartphone manufacturers. It's always the same. There will be multiple offers of going into space. So that's why it shouldn't worry you that much. And that's why I think it was a great opportunity to buy yesterday for 9% discount, guys. I just keep adding, okay? Yesterday I bought, as you can see here, I bought almost $3,000 worth of shares in Virgin Galactic. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. As you can see, I'm sharing this always in my Discord directly when I'm doing it. So, you know, you are having your thoughts about that. And, you know, we are sharing this kind of news also in our Discord. So you will always informed if you are in our Discord as well. If you want to join the Discord, check out the X10 Masterclass or check out the join button below all the videos and get the Real Wolf membership. So if you are thinking about Virgin Galactic, you always have to be aware that in just a couple of weeks we have great big news. All right. With this said, let's dive into the next couple of category, which is actually the earnings. So as you know, the earnings were just announced yesterday as well. So I got an email from Virgin Galactic. Maybe you are already also registered at the newsletter service of Virgin Galactic. Then you will get all the informations and they will actually let us know on the 4th of May. Okay, that's about 3 weeks from now, where we will know not only the numbers, but I talked about it in another video that most probably they will give us all the information about the next flight. So I'm curious, you know, when exactly will be the flight? Maybe mid or maybe end of May. Then what is the status of the EMI problem, right? We had this electrical magnetic interference, which was a problem which had to reschedule the last test flight. So we are quite, you know, in the need of more information about that, right? While they said that, you know, even the CEO Michael Colglazer actually said recently in his interview that, you know, they are flying in May. So he just affirmed a couple of days ago or a week or two ago, you know, when the spaceship was announced and presented, that the Virgin Galactic flight is in May. So I don't think there will be any further delays, because this would be very bad for the image. Though, again, it's always space flight, right? So you can always expect that maybe something needs to be done before they going into space. So in the summary, you know, you can really expect that, you know, with the crash, you have the great opportunity, and maybe the last opportunity really, to really go cheap into Virgin Galactic stock. Because what happened in the last couple of times when we had the big event like that? Well, the stock shoot up, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50%. Okay. If you are long-term investing, then those presents, those gifts of 10% minus on a relatively not really bad news for Virgin Galactic, because it didn't change anything like fundamentally for the company. It's just that another company is doing some test flights, yes, but they are still years away, if not months away from any tourist. And actually, they have to make so many tests, guys. And I hope that will be the case. Because the space industry need, companies to go further and further and have successful test flights and so on. So I hope that the Blue Origin test flight will be successful, because this will bring the whole space industry forward, which I believe in so much. But they have to go first after this milestone, okay? So just the announcement, which I think, or we think in our community here, that this brought down the stock, is just a gift for us long-term investors. Let me tell you a story, guys. When I invested in Tesla shares, this is the very first big high conviction trade or investment that I did on this channel here, okay? When I did the investment, I used every downturn, every month. I saved a lot from my salary back when I was working and put it into Tesla shares. And every slip down of the stock I used to purchase even more and more. And, at some point I was like 40% down of the whole portfolio. So imagine I put so much savings into that and it's 40% down. But every sign, the management, the product, the market, everything showed me that this can be very, very successful. They had a very, very big event, I call it, the ramp up of the Model 3 into mass production, which was so uncertain. It was similar uncertain like those test flights by Virgin Galactic, and even Elon Musk said they were so close to bankruptcy. So you can imagine, not because a company is a little bit older or more mature, this means that they are safer than a Virgin Galactic stock or Virgin Galactic company, okay? They have to focus now to make us wealthy, just to make this one spaceship fly with Richard Branson, basically, okay? I believe that this will be a huge driver for the stock to go well over 100. Well over 100, guys, okay? Without any question. So what we are talking here, okay? We are talking about a couple of weeks now till the first test flight that maybe brings us back to all-time highs, which was 60, which, in a very short time gives us 100% profit on a stock investment. And on the other side, we are talking, a couple of weeks later, even a full manned flight into space again. And then we are talking another couple of weeks and we are having Richard Branson with maybe the most watched space event since the Crew Dragon event that was watched by hundreds of millions of people worldwide. And guys, tell me where I'm wrong here, okay? Where I'm wrong, where I'm not seeing, I'm seeing a great opportunity. I'm seeing a manageable challenge ahead of the Virgin Galactic team. I'm not saying it's easy, because it's still space travel, okay? And after reading all the books out there on Virgin Galactic, making tons of research, I know there's much more to bring a spacecraft to space and back. Guys, I have read the recent book, The First 10 Years on Virgin Galactic, and guys, let me tell you, the engineering, the things to think about during a flight, and what can all happen with radiation and vibrations and all of these things that you need to consider shooting something up into low orbit and getting it back. Well, it's not a joke, okay? It's not a joke. So don't complain that they have some delays. They have to improve things to make it in the end very safe for people to fly. So summarize, I think it's something that is just hugely potential. And I think that the team is fantastic. I think that the product is amazing. I think the branding is nice. The marketing, everything together gives a fantastic fundament. And if they just achieve the last few steps, I think this will be the exponential growth and the short squeeze into the stock in the next couple of months. So I'm super, super convinced. I'm just picking up these opportunities. I had it in the past. I know how hard it sometimes is, but I think it's really, really worth it if it works out. And if you're thinking about, okay, what's the downside? If you're looking into those negative analysis, by analysts out there, they are saying, the stock can go back to 20. Well, okay, that's 20% 50%, right? But if it can go to 60 after the next test flight, that's, 100% gain, all right? And if it's going to 100 or 200 because of the crazy people that will jump on the stock like they did on GameStop, because it's nothing to do with fundamentals anymore, just everyone want to be in this company, then, well, you can imagine something quite big happening, okay? This is the stock market 2021. Nothing that you can prepare on, and nothing that you can think to really, really establish a fantastic relationship fundamentally and calculate every single piece. There's one piece of news, and this is the test flight that is really, 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 really important now.